Hello, I'm ibxtoycat and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making another bad Minecraft ideas video. This is a concept I've tried out a couple of times on my channel about 3 months ago now, where basically I go through the worst Minecraft suggestions of all time and I try and justify why they might just be good ideas after all. Spoiler alert, they usually never are. And I think it'd be fun to go through this again because it was very fun. It's been a couple of months, so that's what I'm going to be doing in today's video. Please do like the video if you do want to see more terrible Minecraft suggestions because it helps out the channel a lot and it lets me know you want to see more stuff like this on the channel. So one quick clarification before we go into this one. This is all from the last month, so these are kind of, some of them are kind of good and some of them are just kind of questionable, but I think that's the best way to do it. These are all fresh, brand new ideas and also some from the comment section of last time. But with that said, let's get straight into it with the worst of last month, which is zombies holding bows and riding zombie dragons. So this idea, you know, to be fair, you think about the wither jockey and the spider jockey, they're kind of unfair. Skeletons riding spiders, that seems a bit unfair. So this will randomly spawn zombies riding dragons. Since they hold bows, they can snipe you, and if they miss you or a mob, the arrows will make an explosion the size of what a charged creeper would do. Rarely creepers will spawn instead of zombies and jump off the dragon. To be fair, if this was like a 1 in like 10,000 chance, just in the, you know, like let's say in the end you've got a small chance of the ender dragon just having a zombie on him, that would be really, really cool. I love the idea of him. Wait, I don't know why he's holding a bow. That makes him a skeleton, but still, that's almost an almost good idea. Also, there's a cat in the background. That's nice. But yeah, so almost good idea. That's a totally good place to start. And these, in theory, get better from here because the next one is horse zombies and horse skeletons. And at first, I'm reading that and I'm like, wait a minute, this is something already in the game. I probably shouldn't go with this. But as I read this, it says instead of horses looking like zombies/skeletons, zombies and skeletons look like horses. So picture the zombie model, like the kind of Steve-like model, but it's a horse instead. And that sounds perfect to me because then they can run faster, jump higher, and you can ride them. You can put armor on them, you can feed them hay just like a regular horse. And in fact, they're not even hostile. And yeah, that sounds like an excellent idea. 10 out of 10. That should be in the game totally. But yeah, let's move on from there onto the next one, which is that cows, pigs, chicken, and sheep should lead you to the end portal if you give them a dead bush. And you might think, why would that make any sense, Toycat? But think back, if you put seeds in your hand, they'll follow you. If you put a dead bush in your hand, you should follow them to the end portal. No, is that not the way the world works? Anyway, yeah, so it's almost an idea. It's almost an idea again. We're getting quite close here. In theory, again, they're getting better and better as we go up. Let's see where this ends. Next one, villagers should be able to use tools. So, okay, let's read it. Okay, villagers should expand the village over time using pickaxes, shovels, and axe. In addition, if you leave the village without trading a villager, they should threaten you with swords. If a player attempts to build a villager farm, they will break out and revolt, slaughtering livestock until they ultimately reach the player's base, overcome the player's defenses, and ransack their base. After they have killed the player and stolen their valuables, the villagers will encase the player's bed in an obsidian room with an iron door only usable by villagers. If the player tries to break the door or they pursue him with their fist, a villager guard will storm in and assassinate the player. Eventually, the villagers will use leads to enslave the entire human race, as well as skeletons, zombies, and creepers, and your single-player world becomes a prison/faction/drug servers because they're the best kind. Well, that started really. It tricked me. I was like, oh my god, villagers expanding the village, like going mining, making a bigger village. That'd be insane to watch. Then I'm like, oh, if you build a villager farm, they should try and revolt. Villagers don't want to be farmed. And then they break into your base and they encase you in obsidian. I think, maybe with some reworks, that could be an amazing feature. But maybe they shouldn't threaten you with swords and then come and kill you. Maybe you just shouldn't turn the villagers into slaves. So 10 out of 10 idea. It would teach people like a lesson in morality. Don't make people slaves. People don't want to be slaves. They'll trap your bed in obsidian. So, pro tip for life right there. I think that should be in the game. 10 out of 10. Faction/drug servers in default game Minecraft. Sounds excellent. Next idea. Replace blocks with circles. Okay then, blocks are just square. Minecraft is nothing but square. It's so boring you have to look at squares all the time. I think you should replace all the blocks and squares or pixels with circles. It would add a lot of detail to the game and also make all the available balls look probably. What? Make all the available balls look probably. I can't even understand what that's almost saying. But yeah, okay, so this is an excellent idea. Because if you think back, right now everything's cube. blocks should be circle and just have gaps in between them. So you're scared of falling down those gaps, and you're like, ah, look how realistic the game looks. Because in real life, everything's a circle. Look at my room. It's a circle. I mean, look at this microphone. It's actually, this microphone is a circle. Look at my face. It's a circle. But in Minecraft, no circles at all. Sounds awful, right? But yeah, that's that's an idea right there. It's I think that should be lower down if you ask me, but we've also got the next idea, which makes sense actually. You cannot sleep if it is too light. That's right, if there's too much light, then you can't sleep. If your bed's exposed to light level 11 or higher, it'll be too bright to fall asleep. So that's technically a rewording of what it is right now, because right now you can only sleep if it's dark enough. But it's true, if you have a torch in your face, you shouldn't be able to sleep. Like, if I have that torch on, and then it's on top of my face, I'm not going to be able to sleep at night. So yeah, light level too high, definitely almost an idea. I think they should put that in the game just for giggles. Like, I mean, there's more pointless features in the game right now, so cannot sleep if it's too light gets the official Toycat fake recommendation. So, 10 out of 50. I was going to say 10 out of 10, but it's not really 10 out of 10. Next one, make everything drop dirt. Make literally every mob and end block drop dirt, as well as replace all items in chests to be dirt, as well as replace all blocks to be dirt. Well, I see the idea he's getting at there, because dirt is a valuable block in the game right now. Like, I have problems getting enough dirt. Imagine if you kill a creeper, you get dirt. Imagine you mine your diamond blocks, you get dirt. That sounds excellent. 10 out of 10. Make everything dirt. Make it circular dirt. Combine two ideas in one. Two birds, one stone. Next idea is actually a bug fix request. Please fix this bug, then I'll play again. There's this really weird bug in Minecraft, so that every time I spawn in a world, instead of everything being smooth and natural, everything is a cube. Oh, okay then. I thought this was going to be a bug that they were going to just try and fix sillily. But what's even worse, it automatically has a resource packs I can't remove. Ooh, it's called default. And I think it has to do with the cubes, and I just can't take it. So Mojang, please fix the game breaking bug. That seems like a pretty bad bug this guy has, where apparently his Minecraft has a resource pack that won't uninstall that makes everything cubic. Oh, I can't believe he's playing that version of Minecraft. Like, imagine if Minecraft looked like cubes. Who would play it? Ah, sucks to be this guy, right? Anyway, moving on from that one. Summoning a new Ender Dragon after you killed one revokes your Minecraft account. Okay, well, I guess that would encourage you to farm Ender Dragons responsibly. Corrupting your world should corrupt your computer. No. Corrupting your world should not corrupt your computer. Remove TNT. Okay, then, this has potential right here. ISIS and Kim Jong-un are gonna nuke US. And if we don't remove TNT, they'll nuke us in Minecraft too. So, when the Danish government set up a Minecraft server that just had all of Denmark in it, it did actually get nuked, but by the Americans. So, I guess if you remove TNT from the game, you can't be nuked. So, I think that's an idea right there. If you don't want to be nuked in Minecraft, remove the nukes. So, final idea here. This is the best of the past month. Dragon's Breath will let you breathe fire. So if you don't know Dragon's Breath, you can put a potion bottle next to some Dragon's Breath. You can put it in the bottle, and it's kind of cool that way. If you do that, apparently the idea here is that it will let you will let you breathe fire, and that sounds kind of cool, right? That sounds like a real idea. Then they ruin it with the implementation, because they say just drink the Dragon's Breath and you'll smell a bit awful. Okay, then smell a bit awful. That's fine. I don't mind smelling bad in Minecraft. Most people don't have smell cameras attached to their thing. But the good thing is that you can breathe fire for as long as you want. You breathe fire infinitely. Just make sure you don't burn down the world. Breathing fire infinitely sounds so cool, and maybe if you set up the game right, it would be. But if you have a house made out of wood, I don't think you can go back there. I don't think you can go near forests unless you want to cause like a server-wide forest farm. And if you want to, like, you know, go to your pig farm or like go to your dogs, you set them on fire. So I don't know how that's the best idea, but Dragon's Breath letting you breathe fire, if we just take that bit, that's excellent. That should be the idea. I want that 10 out of 10. That's good. So, yeah, that is all the suggestions from the past month here. There's only a certain amount of them. But what I also have is comments from the section of the last week's one. Let me just quickly open these. So I have two comments from last week's one, because I was like, okay then. So this first one has no upvotes, which made me kind of sad. But I figured, you know, this is an excellent one. Add a feature, it's like extra hardcore mode in Minecraft. Add a feature that when you die in Minecraft, you die in real life. That is an idea right there. I mean, right now, you die in Minecraft, you don't really feel like there's any severity to it. Dying in real life, you'd be so intense. You're playing UHC, and you're like, oh, I can't go into that cave. There's a 1% chance there's a skeleton. I don't really want to die today. I still have kids I gotta look after. Something like that, you know? That is Minecraft immersiveness. I think that's a 10 out of 10 idea. So, the other idea we have here is one of the most upvoted ones, and honestly, it sounds like a good enough idea. And then you think about it, because here's an idea: you can marry villagers and start a family. That sounds cool, you know? Yeah, if you play single player, your house is kind of empty. So you marry the villagers, and then you have kids with the villagers. And Nope. So, I hope you did enjoy this video. Please do like it if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. I have been swiveling in my chair too much this whole time. I apologize for that. But I hope you did all enjoy the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.